more hardware than just the medal stand. They're going for the Naomi Morris Award, donated by Sheila Cupart to recognize Naomi Morris as a pioneer in women's paddling in these sea boats.
And talking about sea boats, some big news very recently for these female canoers, as it was recently announced by the Canadian Olympic Committee that canoeing will become a part of the Olympic program for Canada.
Yeah, that's right, Stan. I talked to some of these girls the other day, and I think they just love that they have a potential now, especially when you see these U16, U17 competitors. They're heading into their junior careers, their chance at U23 and junior worlds, and it's really a great opportunity for them to see that, you know, it doesn't just end at world championships for them. They can be Olympic champions too, and I know they're all very excited for when 2020 comes and they finally get to see their sport on the world stage.
That's right, the 2020 Summer Games in Tokyo. What all these athletes are eyeing. That's what the future plans are, because these athletes really do devote so much time to this sport, and many of them are chasing that highest level of competition.
Yeah, exactly, Stan. And speaking of chasing, it looks like they're just going to be chasing a couple boats here as they enter the 230-meter mark by the looks of it. It's about 3 or 4 boats all the way across, and it really is anybody's race heading into the last 200 meters.
That's right. So tough to tell from our angle right now, especially when the race is as close as it is in this U17 Women's C1 500-meter. But at this point, if I'd have to give the advantage to anyone, it would be Masqua's Marley McIntosh in lane 6 in that pink boat, really pouring it on.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you, Stan. But it also looks like, don't count out Lindsay Irwin coming up the outside there in the yellow boat. It looks like it's going to be a battle between McIntosh and Irwin heading into the final dying meters of this race.
Irwin, McIntosh, and even Ritos Ermanovics all in it at this point with about 100 meters remaining. This could be a heck of a finish.
It's really going to come down to how these ladies pace themselves and if they know and have the experience enough to know that they still have to give her here at the end.
And pushing right now in that outside lane from Ottawa, Nicole Gorlova. But once again, another kick here in the middle. Everyone answering each other's final kicks. But look at the power by Lindsay Irwin in lane 8 from Carlson Place. That yellow boat, big, heavy strokes as she crosses the line and becomes a double gold medalist. She throws that arm in the air. She is fired up.
Yeah, for a second there, Stan, it looked like she was going to lose it. She's had to stop and steer for the last, 40 meters or so. But that's why they say the Welland International Flatwater Center is a righties course, and as a left-handed paddler in the sea boats, it's a little bit tougher for her, but a very impressive finish. She really dug in and gave it her all. Maybe she was paddling a bit too hard and almost found herself tipping, but she gave herself enough of a comfortable lead that she was able to finish strong and going home with her second gold medal in a single boat at Nationals.
It really was anyone's race between Irwin, McIntosh, Ermanovics, and Gerlova with about 100 meters left. And at one point, Irwin was sitting 4th out of those 4 competitors, but she really just dug deep and had a great gutsy effort down the stretch to come away with her second gold medal at these national championships.
Yeah, just an overall very impressive finish. And there's the results, the unofficial ones. Of course, Irwin from Carleton Place really putting the points on the board for them. McIntosh from Masqua with a strong finish, but just not enough to grab the gold medal. And Gorlova from Ottawa, Eastern Ontario really representing in the U17 Women's C1 500-meter final.
And look at that. A tough one there for Michaela Ermanovics. Just 6/100ths of a second between her and a spot on the podium. That's a tough finish for the young competitor.